What is it like to live alone in Vietnam? Hi there, I'm Zozo. I live alone in Vietnam. I don't have many friends and I don't have a partner either. My life is generally quiet and uneventful, nothing particularly special. As far as I know, the internet in Vietnam is probably very cheap. You can connect to Wi-Fi almost anywhere, restaurants, cafes, and many other places, and it's usually free. This is my lunch. The whole plate costs just $1.50, which is very affordable. The food looks really delicious. This is braised pork ribs with fish sauce. They smell absolutely delicious. My monthly income is about $600, and I think my life is doing fairly well. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad either. I don't have a mortgage, a car loan, or any credit card debt. Life moves along quietly and peacefully. Even so, I keep trying to improve my life every day. I want to earn more, take better care of my parents, and gradually improve my standard of living. I'm 29 years old this year, living alone in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. With a low income, I try to spend my money carefully and only buy the things I really need. Every now and then, though, I treat myself to a good meal. It's a small reward that makes life a little more enjoyable. If you see people transporting large, bulky boxes on their motorbikes, don't be surprised. It's a very common sight in Vietnam. I was just enjoying my ride when it suddenly started raining. Talk about bad luck. One interesting thing is that almost everyone in Vietnam keeps a raincoat under the seat of their motorbike, so it's very convenient. We don't mind the rain, but the wet and humid weather can be quite uncomfortable. The rain keeps getting heavier, and riding my motorbike is becoming more and more difficult. The rain is hitting me straight in the face, blurring my vision. All I want now is to get home safely. Riding in weather like this can be really dangerous. I'm watching the World Cup match between Portugal and Spain. It's a real shame for Cristiano Ronaldo. This is probably his last World Cup. I stayed up late last night watching the match, so I didn't get out of bed until 1 p.m. today. After that, I took a shower to wake myself up and feel refreshed. It's almost 11 p.m., but I'm still wide awake. I decided to step outside and enjoy the cool night air for a while. It's already quite late, but there are still plenty of vehicles on the road. The night air is cool and comfortable. I just keep riding my motorbike with the breeze on my face, not really knowing where I'm going. I'm simply following the road with no destination in mind. started to feel a little hungry, and I found a street cart selling banh mi, a famous Vietnamese sandwich. I was hoping to find a cafe that was still open to watch the football match, but every place was packed with fans. There were so many people watching the game that I couldn't find a seat, so I ended up going home and watching it alone. This is the banh mi I bought earlier. Inside, it has pate, eggs, and fresh vegetables. It's a national favorite and one of the most popular foods in Vietnam. Hi there, I'm Zozo. I live alone in Vietnam. I don't have many friends and I don't have a partner either. My life is generally quiet and uneventful, nothing particularly special. This is the other room in the house I live in. My roommate has moved out, so I decided to rent the room myself. I was woken up by the sound of traffic outside the balcony. It's like my own alarm clock every morning. The rain has stopped, but the streets are still damp, and puddles are scattered along the road. I'm going out to see what I can find to eat. I went out a bit too late, so most of the food stalls were already closed. I guess I'll just make the meal I always turn to when I don't know what to eat. A bowl of instant noodles. I stopped by a nearby supermarket to pick up a few things before heading home to cook. I only spent $1.80 on everything. That's a pretty good deal for all of this, don't you think?
Anyway, baby, just name the time. When I'ma come through, girl, you got me cruising under moonlight. Top down, playing new sounds while the wind blows over. Checking my maps, heading a stack, keep it intact. Do me a favor, girl. Can you keep it warm for me, keep it on for me like a shower? I need it to run for me, hold it down till I'm pulling up. I finally made it, girl. And I'm at the door, see you walking up to me when you got something that's showing what's underneath. Still, you expect me to make it do pleasantries, baby, I'm yours. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rub it in a hallway, know you for all the rules. What you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. She did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. She said it's all for you. She did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. We could take it right here on this trip. I'm in your soul, you're on my head. I want you at my fingertips. All night, all night. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rub it in the hallway, no use for all the rules. What you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no.
This is my dessert. A cup of Vietnamese mixed sweet soup or shade thap cam. It's really delicious. If you ever have the chance to visit Vietnam, you should definitely give it a try.
Under moonlight, top down, playing new sounds while the wind blows over it. Checking my maps, heading a stack, keep it intact. Do me a favor, girl. Can you keep it warm for me? Keep it on for me like a shower. I needed to run for me. Hold it down till I'm pulling up. I finally made it, girl. And I'm at the door, see you walking up to me. And you got something that's showing what's underneath. Still, you expect me to make it do pleasantries. Baby, I'm yours. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rubbing in the hallway, no use for all the room. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. She said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. We could catch a vibe here on this trip. I'm in your soul, you're on my head. I want you at my fingertips all night, all night. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on.
I'm Zozo. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you in the next one.